Life with Ben, only on PTV.
Arnie is visiting me here this weekend. Say hi. You're waving, that's not saying hi.
Hi.
He's here to supervise me in baking a fall cake. What is this?
It's an apple cider donut Bundt cake.
Pray for me. We're getting prepared ahead of time so we can just dump ingredients into the bowl as it mixes, but we're making sure that the bowl that came with the mixer is clean. This is a brand new mixer. Sherry upgraded a couple of weeks ago, and I guess Arnie's going to assist me in the inaugural run of this mixer, and
I just want to make sure he knows how to use it.
that wouldn't be a bad thing. Are you done with the cleaning?
Yes, this is clean. I want you to put it on the KitchenAid. Does it look like it makes sense?
Yes, I think so.
It snaps into place in the back. So yeah, keep it the way it was. And then it snaps down and back. There you go.
Need an advanced college degree for this thing. According to the recipe that I'm going to be using for the apple cider donut cake, we need to mix all the dry ingredients first.
Okay.
The flour, then we've got. Next is 2 teaspoons of cinnamon.
And it's just approximate, so it's okay. I mean, it doesn't have to be exact. This isn't going to affect the texture of the cake, it'll affect the flavor. So yeah, that works.
Okay. And then 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg.
It's a loud bowl.
And then 1 teaspoon of salt. Right?
There you go.
And then 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder.
Let's get this out of the way.
Just stick those to the side, and we'll whisk the dry ingredients.
No, that's good.
Yep. And now we set this aside. Arnie and I are consulting on the recipe for the next step.
Okay. Now, you're going to put this right into the mixing bowl of the mixer. This is going to be the wet ingredients. You're going to do the sugar, the brown sugar, and the oil. And then you mix up medium to combine.
Right. How are sugar and brown sugar wet ingredients? I don't need to question that. Let's just measure.
1.5 cups of sugar.
Better take the beater out.
You actually want to put that in already.
Oh, okay.
Put that in.
I think so.
Okay. There you go. All right. 1/2 cup of brown sugar. That's looking good. All right. Okay, good.
Just kind of dumped.
Thud.
What was it?
The hashtag holiday thud.
That would make a great shirt.
Okay, then we have oil. We need 1 cup of vegetable oil. Okay, good. So you need to mix it on medium.
All right. So this goes up like this.
Other way. There you go.
And it locks in place up here?
It's locked, yeah.
Okay.
And then put it on medium, but be very careful with that. Start it slow and then ease up into it. How long does it mix? Until it just mixes until it's combined. Okay. Now you want to add your eggs.
I have this fear of blood in my eggs.
Use a custard cup first.
What?
You get shell in that way.
So I get this shell out. All right. That's one.
Try cracking both eggs against each other. There you go.
Okay, this is okay.
Mm-hmm. You are making a mess. Look at you.
I know. These defective eggs.
Okay, so you've got those.
I have messy hands.
So add the eggs to the sugar mixture and mix on medium for about 2 minutes. Here, I'll put it on medium for you. You wash your hands. Okay, so you've added the eggs. Now you add the applesauce and the vanilla. Oh, okay.
Yeah, my cup is dirty in the sink, so I'm going to use the half cup measure.
And then the vanilla. And for this, you need a teaspoon of vanilla.
Oops. I like vanilla.
Okay, now mix combine.
It's really soupy.
It's very soupy, but that's because the dry ingredients aren't added yet. Also, our niece Megan has made this before. She gave us this recipe actually, and she said that it will be a very loose batter when you're putting it in here. So, with that in mind, it is very soupy. But let's go ahead and start adding the mixture. Now what you're going to do, have you done this before? You add a third of the dry, and then you alternate it with another ingredient.
I can't recall.
Okay,
Just cleaning my applesauce.
so what you do is you're going to take the flour mixture on low, combine it with what's in the bowl already. Just a third.
Just a third of it.
Just a third.
While it's mixing or before I...
You can go ahead and do it while it's off right now. So just going to put in just a third of it. Alright, now mix on low. And while that's mixing, you're then going to add the apple cider once you don't see any flour.
You know, don't fight with me.
Okay, now go ahead and finish with the last third. And then you're going to mix until you don't see any streaks of flour in the batter. Scrape down the sides while you can and get all the flour off the paddle. Get it in the batter.
What?
Sounds like we're scraping teeth. Just finish wiping off the flour here on the top. You're going to pour this batter into this prepared Bundt pan. Very carefully, pour it in. Go around in the whole ring.
Can you spin it for me, please?
Sure.
Thank you. Okay, let me get the
Here, I'll do that.
the spatula.
Yeah, I'll get the spatula for you.
I still am really challenged.
This is a very loose batter, just like Megan said.
The oven is done preheating, and Arnie has helped me get the batter the right way in the Bundt pan. And it's time to throw this thing into the oven and see what happens. Siri, set the timer for 50 minutes.
50 minutes. Counting down.
That looks good.
It's getting close. I'd say a couple more.
No. No, it's fine.
Is it?
Yeah, just needed a couple crumbs out.
Okay.
It's done.
Okay.
I just got off the phone with Sherry. We had to ask where to find a cake plate.
I don't do baking here, so I wouldn't know. We found them,
I can find them at the villa. We have plenty of cake plates.
but even my niece Megan said that she knew where to find the cake plates in this house. We found the cake plate. It's time to turn the Bundt cake over. It's had enough time to rest.
You know how to do that, right?
Okay.
He does.
Oh, I heard a holiday thud.
Definitely a holiday thud.
Oh, that's pretty.
It came out perfect. Ben, great job.
A frosting for it. Oh, no, it's gonna slip. This tremendous sliding cake here.
No, you don't make a glaze for this. Actually, all you do is you spread butter on it, and then you sprinkle cinnamon sugar on top.
All right, I melted the butter.
Okay, great.
Now we need to mix the sugar and the cinnamon.
Yes.
Okay.
And 2 teaspoons of cinnamon.
My mini whisk.
Yeah, mini whisk will do just fine.
Beautiful.
Okay, so now take a pastry brush. That's fine. Take a pastry brush.
What is a pastry brush?
That's for the kitchen. There you go. So brush the top with the butter. Just get it all over, and then you sprinkle the cinnamon sugar on top.
Is this okay?
That looks great. Work fast. Get the sugar to adhere to the butter. That is buttery goodness.
It's pulling up on the sides.
So now you sprinkle it on the top and the sides of the cake. Just nicely spread it. Yeah, like that. Exactly. Okay, so what you want to do is now take your hand, put it in your left hand, pour it into your left hand, and start patting the sides of the cake with some of the cinnamon sugar.
Okay.
Yeah, like that.
Bad cake. This is a beginning. This is a recipe for beginners, and we already know I'm challenged.
What you want to do actually for that, I'll show you. You actually put it in your fingertips. Like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you just kind of like feed it up like that.
Show off.
There you go.
Okay. Now that I've been completely insulted with the way I sugar a cake, it's time to cut into it. Am I doing this wrong?
Is there a wrong way to slice a cake?
You tell me. I'm not the expert.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Oh my gosh.
Here, try that.
Yeah. Excuse me while I have a moment.
Wow.
This is such a good cake. The recipe is in the description of this episode. If I can make it, anyone can make it. Remember, adventure is out there.